Hi, I'm Camille Parker from Camille'sDish.com, and today I'm going to show you how to make a bruschetta. So, a bruschetta is just a piece of bread that's been a little bit burnt. That's what bruschetta means. Bruscare is to burn, bruschetta a little bit burnt. So, here's how we're going to do that. We're going to take a nice thick piece of bread. This is a nice country loaf of bread. And I'm just going to drizzle it with a little bit of olive oil. And meanwhile, I have my pan going, and it has nothing in it, and it's on high heat, and that's exactly how we want it. So you want a really smoking hot pan, and you just want to smear a little bit of olive oil on your bread and toss it down in your pan. Now you hear it sizzling, that's exactly what we want. And we want it to stick, and we want it to smoke a little bit. This is also good to do outside on the grill, because if you have a very sensitive smoke detector, sometimes you can get into trouble this way. But you can see that it's already sticking. We want it to char a little bit on the outside. And I'm going to flip it over when it's ready. So I'm also going to just do the same thing, a little drizzle of olive oil on the back. And I can see that it's smoking already, which means that it's sticking, and that's good. See? Charred already. Give it just another little second, because that's exactly how I want it. Meanwhile, I'm going to slice a tomato. This is a very classic Roman bruschetta, just tomato, olive oil, and oregano. I think it's already ready to turn. It is. He's perfect. Flip him over. That's good. So classically, in Rome at least, the bruschette do not have garlic or basil in them. It's just olive oil, salt, and a little oregano. And so that's how we're going to do it here. But the great thing about bruschetta is that you can make them a bazillion different ways. So you can put whatever topping you want on it, and it's going to be delicious. You can do it with different cheeses and different meats. You could do mozzarella and prosciutto. You could do gorgonzola and speck and walnuts. You could do something with pureed white beans and broccoli rabe. There's a million different ways to do it, and they're just delicious, simple, quick, and a great way to start a meal. So I'm going to take a look at the other side of this guy. He's pretty good too. Just going to give him one more second in there. And then I'm going to take him off. Put him right here next to my tomatoes. And I'm simply going to lay the tomatoes onto the bread. Like this. You could do it with diced tomatoes if you like. I prefer to do it with sliced because I feel that they stay on the bread a little bit better, and you can cut it and eat it with a fork. You're not trying to stab a million different pieces. And then I'm going to give it a little drizzle of olive oil, because that's what Italians do, drizzle everything with olive oil. And a little sprinkle of salt. And some of my 92-year-old Sicilian grandfather's oregano. And that's going to be my bruschetta. I hope you enjoy this lesson on how to make bruschetta. I'm Camille Parker from Camille'sDish.com.